Jesus comes to reconcile us to the Father. It's what he does through his death and resurrection. He teaches us how to have a relationship with the Father. And so part of that teaching is prayer. How do we pray? And this prayer here that we've just heard is, it's the only prayer that we have from Jesus. The only prayer that he's given us. He's taught us this prayer, just this prayer, no other prayer. And my encouragement is when we do pray it, because as Catholics we've got a habit of sometimes racing through our prayers. Ever done that before? Race through our prayers. We just want to get over and done with quick as we can. And so, and yet, this prayer comes straight from the mouth of Jesus. And I think if we which is why you don't see me rushing it when we pray Mass, because I think we shouldn't. Of all the prayers, we shouldn't rush this one. We should try to engage our hearts and our minds as much as we can when we pray this prayer. So that's my encouragement. And then, of course, Jesus ends with the whole thing of forgiveness. He's spoken about loving your enemies and praying for those who persecute you. And that's pretty hard to do if we don't forgive them. And so forgiving, as always, it comes back to forgiving. Right in the middle of that prayer, forgive us our debts as we have forgiven our debtors. And so there's a massive necessity for us to forgive. Not so much for our debtors, but for ourselves.